Cody's Caravan, we're live in Newcastle today. That's Josh and Chelsea, and that's Josh and Chelsea. Josh and Chelsea, Josh and Chelsea. Thanks for having us out, you two.
Thank you.
This place is so adorable, so amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how many people have said, hey, have you gone by and talked to Josh and Chelsea about their chai? And I was like, no, I have not. So I'm excited to meet you guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming by this morning. We're getting ready to open up here about 7:30 and get the day rolling.
I almost opened your store a little while ago.
Oh.
A lady came up and she saw the camera and she ran off and I was like, oh, we're just doing stuff. We're not on yet. And then Josh was like, we're not open yet. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's talk about this. We're clearly brother and sister.
Yeah.
How did you guys get started? How did this all go?
About, say, 2007, I went to the Culinary Institute of America, and I was kind of like working on some things on the side and making a chai concentrate, which I've always loved, and just kind of working with that and getting it into a concentrate. And then in 2017, my brother took a long walk on the Pacific Crest Trail and came back, and he's like, oh, we need to open up a business and do this for reals. So,
Nice.
yeah. So we did 2 years of pop-ups, and then 2019 we opened up.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trip you took was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's a little bit of a walk. But I've been involved in the coffee industry before that too, though, for a long time. So I've been doing coffee for about 12, 13 years now. So before that, I was working with her, and we had been doing, we were kind of one of the, probably the first people in the area, one of the first people besides maybe a couple of the people that do like specialty coffee in Placer County. And so we got involved like really early on. And then when I came back, I was like, we got to do this. There's, no one's really doing what we're doing. And the coffee market is already kind of like a hard one to get into. And this is kind of our way to do it without,
I totally
being
get it.
coffee roasters.
Yeah, exactly.
But we love coffee and everything about
Dirty
the
chai.
culture. And
Dirty chai. I'm telling you, that dirty chai is fantastic. And I'm like buzzing right now. I'm like, wow. I'm even more hyper than I normally are. So really, this was like a family kind of recipe passed down?
Yeah, passed down. We've had it just in our family for a couple years. It started like from a dry powder, and then that's what I had worked on, was turning it into a syrup. And so 1 ounce of our concentrate goes into about 8 ounces milk of your choice. You can have it hot or iced. I like whole milk. He likes oat milk, so we have it kind of that
not
way.
exactly the same. I totally understand.
Every milk carries the chai differently, so.
yeah.
Oh,
Whole
really?
milk's a
Because
little bit better
Whole milk
flavor
has,
profile.
whole milk has like more fat in it,
Yeah.
and then the oat milk is just more. It has its own flavor too as well. So, but still good.
And since you went to the Culinary Institute in Napa, very big deal. It's a very big deal. Do you also do like scones and food here?
Oh yes, yeah. We make tons of scones throughout the year. We make over probably like 600 different flavors. We always keep it fresh and seasonal. Today we have like a vanilla bean with the passion fruit glaze, and then right now we have apricots. So we have an apricot lavender one, and that one looks really fantastic today.
Lovely, lovely. Okay, coming up, we're going to show you behind the scenes a little bit, talk about chai. I don't know much about chai, so I'm excited. I get to learn something today because it's many different things put together to make a delicious little beverage for you. So we'll learn about that together with Josh and Chelsea. That's all coming up. Back to you guys in the studio.
I'm trying to imagine operating a business with my
your
siblings.
sister?
Well, that's what I said too.
Yeah.
I think my sister and I would choke each other out. It would not last. But
He has his side, I have my side.
that's right. They keep it separate.
Yeah, good stuff. Thank you, Cody.
Welcome back, Cody's Caravan. We're in Newcastle today at the North Fork Chai Company. And I came out here, Josh, and I told you I'm a dummy. I didn't know what chai was. I honestly thought chai was a plant or a bush that you had to cut down and stuff. But I am totally wrong. So teach us about chai. What is chai?
So it's like a bunch of different spices. It's right here we have like ginger, cloves, white pepper, black pepper, and then like our main ingredient is cardamom, which is like a decorated cardamom, so it's depotted just in the seeds. But yeah, we'll take this whole thing, we'll run it through a grinder fresh right before we go to brew. We'll fill the tank full of water, sugar, and then this brews for about like 4 to 5 hours, get like the evaporation off of it. And then we'll at the very end add black tea in there, and then that'll be kind of like the finishing touch, and then let it cool. And then we'll either put it in like bottles, our retail bottles, or we have like the big
Big old jug.
we have the big gallon jugs for like coffee shops and stuff too. And then and then you can make a drink really easy too. It's just our concentrate, and you can just, if it's we have these, or whatever you want to do, open it up. You just do like 1.5 ounces of it. And then you can do milk of choice or whatever you want. This is oat milk. And then, yeah, it's super easy, just like that.
So pretty.
Yeah. Boom. Put a lid on it. And you got a drink. You can add coffee to it if you want an espresso shot.
Like me. Yes, yes, Josh.
And then, yeah, so it's just, ours is like a very thick concentrate and you just add it with milk of choice and coffee if you like.
You know what would go delicious with this, Chelsea, is a scone.
Yes.
Tell me about your scones.
They are made fresh daily, and hashtag I got scone. Finally got it trademarked. Took a little while, but we also have them frozen on our grab and go too as well. And so yeah, today's flavors, we have a vanilla bean and a passion fruit, and then an apricot lavender, a white nectarine blueberry, and a blueberry Meyer lemon.
Meyer lemon?
Meyer lemon off of the ranch. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing I want to talk to you about. You kind of, so you're using everything you can possibly do,
Yes.
and then when you get done, there's byproduct.
Yes.
There's
So we
eggshells
have-
or such stuff.
yeah,
What do you do with that?
Well, so where our chai, when we get done with it, we have like a byproduct, and so we mulch it over at the ranch, or we turn it into a chai dust, and that can go sprinkle on top of the finished product of the chai, or you can use it for baking as well. And then throughout the day, we make breakfast sandwiches here too as well. I have my egg handler's license, so like anything that's like vegetable waste, egg shells, whatever, just goes in a mulch bucket and goes back over to the ranch. And so we kind of do the nice little full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. They're the most pleasant people. Come out here and visit them. The coffee chai stuff is delicious. Your scones are delicious, and they're lovely people. So come on out to the North Fork Chai Company. It's in Newcastle. Look it up because their website's great too. You guys really did a nice job with that. Back to you guys in the studio.
Very cool. Thanks, Cody.
Now you know what chai is. Now you know.
I honestly thought it
layer.
was just tea. I didn't know all that other stuff went into it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.